Forgive the lighting because we are actually coming to you live from the brand new ship from Princess Cruises, the Star. Do you think they'll buy that?
No.
We're in a Marriott.
Marriott.
Give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own.
Hey, welcome to the Extreme Channel. My name is Mr. X. Part of this channel is about extreme travels. This is
Mrs. X.
Mrs. X. And we are big cruisers. We love to cruise, and we recently not only took a ship on one of the inaugural, what they did keep calling it, not voyage, inaugural season of the Princess Star, but it was our first time on Princess altogether. We've been on a number of different cruise lines. Mostly, as you can see in the title, we are celebrity, I would say experts, because we've been on almost every single ship, multiple times.
Expert?
Expert. So instead of doing a review on the Princess Star, which is typically what we do on a cruise boat whenever we've been there, we know there's going to be tons of them because it's on its inaugural season. We decided, let's do a comparison. A lot of people, first-time cruisers, or maybe tenured cruisers like us, are thinking about doing a different cruise line than they're used to doing. And if you're doing Carnival on a regular basis, you should definitely think about that.
Yeah, for sure.
But we decided to compare Celebrity versus Princess, which is better. And with that being said, it'll kind of decide if our next cruise we book is with Princess or with Celebrity. So we took 10 things that I think are probably the most important aspects of a cruise, and we're going to talk about who does it better, Celebrity or Princess.
Let's do it.
And you don't know what the 10 things
I
are,
don't.
right? So we're going to kick it off right away with the most important thing on a cruise. One of the reasons I think people go is we're going to talk about the food. And of the 10 different things we're going to look at, 2 of them involve food. First one, we're going to talk about our food options.
Okay.
So the great thing about the Princess Star, it's modeled after the Princess Sun. You not only have 3 or 4 main dining rooms that are complimentary, but you have a ton of other restaurants as well, specialty restaurants. Some of them are more dinner themed, where they have seafood and French and Italian. 2 steakhouses, I believe, and we ate at one of them.
Yep.
Then they have like some lunch places like Alfredo's Pizza.
Yep.
On top of the normal buffet they have. So lots of different options. Then on the grill, on the pool deck, they have tacos and pizza and burgers and hot dogs.
Yeah.
And all of that, for the most part, especially the burgers, are actually made to order, which is really neat. Where if you go to most celebrity ships, you do have 1 or 2 main dining rooms. Mm-hmm. The newer ships have some specialty restaurants, very similar. No steakhouses, to my knowledge, on celebrities.
Not even that we've been on.
Yeah, and then on the deck, they just have burgers and hot dogs.
Yeah.
So food options, I just kind of described it. Who's the winner?
Probably Princess.
I agree. Princess, definitely the winner on food options. But also, too, you want to talk about places like Golden Corral. Golden Corral has tons of food options. Would you ever eat there?
Nope.
Because the food quality is not... I'm dripping water. It's from the ocean.
It is.
I laugh at my own jokes. Somebody has to.
He's the only one.
So, I gotta get it together.
Cut that out.
All right, so food quality. Let's talk about food quality. Now, there's food quality not only in the buffet, but food quality in the restaurants. Now, Princess wasn't bad.
Correct.
Yeah, they had, and another thing, really back on the food options, I feel like Princess may have had more food options in the buffet than Celebrity does. Although Celebrity switches it up almost every single day, specifically for lunch.
Well, I just noticed that there's multiple places to get the same thing.
Yes.
Which is nice when you have that many people. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to stand in the super long line if you want, eggs. They have them over on the other side.
You eat eggs?
No, I'm just trying. I was thinking
She doesn't like eggs.
waffles.
Isn't that weird?
I was just thinking waffles, but I was like, I don't want to say waffles.
Speaking of which, we're going to talk about food quality in a second, but one of the things we didn't talk about are other passengers. The thing I hate most, even though we travel all over the world, is other people, because a lot of people are just illiterate at traveling, illiterate at social interaction. They don't understand what a line is. They think they're privileged. I saw a Facebook or YouTube short the other day. He goes, can we please create 2 different airports in every city? One, for people who have never traveled before or just too stupid to follow social etiquette. And 2, it was so true. Anyway, So food quality. If you've been on a celebrity cruise and a princess cruise, you know what I'm saying. This is my vote. I'm just going to straight up say it. Celebrity 10 times better.
For the food quality, yes.
Yes. Not only buffet, but the main restaurant. I feel like when you're at Celebrity's main restaurant, every single night is like a 5-star, $80
Gourmet,
steakhouse you would go to. And same thing with the buffet. The buffet has some of the best buffet foods other than the Wynn Casino, which is the #1 buffet in the world, by the way.
Is it?
We're going there in T-minus 24 days. We're going there on New Year's Day for brunch, 11 a.m.
Great.
It's probably launched after that.
Probably.
It was delicious. More jokes. All right, so food options better on Princess, food quality better on Celebrity.
Correct.
So I think a fair comparison, because the Star Princess was a newer boat, is look at the rooms of the newer boats of Celebrity.
Yeah.
So I think that both are very functional, very similar.
Yeah.
I think Princess has the advantage from a technology standpoint. You walk near your room and it knows you're near, so it unlocks for you.
But I feel like Celebrity, you can use, you can change the temperature in your room from, your phone.
Yes. You may
The
be
new ones.
You may be able to do that from Princess, and we just didn't know it. I liked how with Princess you could put the Do Not Disturb on from your TV.
Yeah, that was nice.
And while we're not huge TV watchers, this last cruise was during Thanksgiving. We're huge sports people, so we wanted to watch some football games. So I liked that there was better options on TV on Princess.
Okay.
And I think the sheets, the linen on Princess, were truly off the hook. They were wonderful sheets. Not that Celebrity's bad by any means, but otherwise the rest of the room is pretty functional. And I do like Princess's balcony better. Celebrity's gone to those not virtual balconies, but it's part of your room, it's part of not.
Yeah, it's a big window that rolls down.
Yeah. So it doesn't really feel like a balcony to me,
Correct.
but it does give you more. So I vote for Princess in the rooms. What about you?
I actually do like the balconies too that you get to walk out onto, so you can have an actual sitting by the ocean kind of thing. So I'd have to agree.
So we will show you a room tour. This is a balcony room on the Princess Star. Check it out. Welcome to a balcony room on the 17th floor of the Princess Star. This is my absolute raw reaction, and we have 2 rooms. They're connecting rooms. So my wife and I were staying in there, where essentially they put the 2 twin beds together to form a queen/king size. We just boarded, so I'm figuring all this out. 2 chairs, 1 table, dividers up. I'm speculating the dividers can move to make a larger balcony when you have joint rooms. Most cruise ships do that. This is our first time on Princess, which I've probably already alluded to. Looks like there's a trundle bed down there. So we have 3 beds in here, which is good because we have 3 children. Desk. You have USB, USB-C, power, Europe adapters. A few different drawers. Speculating underneath the bed, more bedding, probably for that guy, but you can put bags there. A television remote. There are charging ports next to the bed, it looks like. Here is your thermostat. A few shelves in the bathroom. Handheld shower. Your shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And I'm speculating, right? Comes with an old-fashioned, apparently. Safe. And closet with beach towels. And beach bag. And that's about it. So I think room service or housekeeping is coming back in the room. So I'm going to let you go, but that's the basic tour. Next, I want to talk about entertainment.
Okay.
Now, an interesting part about the different people on board is Celebrity is typically geared to an older crowd. Princess, I feel like it's kind of a big mix of every age, which isn't a bad thing. And Celebrity is more of a quiet crowd, where Princess, I don't want to say they're not loud. They're not like some of the other cruise lines out there, but it's not as chill as Celebrity.
Yeah.
Because we're going to talk about the ships in a moment. It doesn't have the elaborate water slides or water parks. Neither of them do. But regarding entertainment, specifically like these shows in the theater, I wanted to bring those up because I saw a noticeable difference. Did you?
Yeah, for sure.
What was the difference you saw?
Less talented.
Yes, yeah. Princess had considerably less talented individuals at the shows. They were mediocre, I would say
Yeah.
at best. That includes the singers, the specialty acts. It's stuff that I almost felt like it was rejects from Vegas. And I hate saying that because these are people who, this is their livelihood, this is their art, this is their passion. I don't hate saying that. I bash people all the time. But, see, someone has to laugh.
I know, right?
It's true, though. Celebrity, top-notch talent comparatively to Princess.
Correct.
But nothing you're ever going to see on a Las Vegas strip,
Yeah.
which we'll be at in 24 days.
Great. Keep on looking at your watch.
Regarding the other activities on the boat, I think it's pretty even. You know, both have pool volleyball, both have stuff like bingo, both
yeah.
have clubs, both have artists throughout the ship. Princess had more simply because that boat was bigger than most of Celebrity's ships. It held 4,000 passengers, where most of Celebrity's new ships hold 3,000 passengers. All right, the next thing I have is drinks. Now, this is a really interesting one for me because I think Celebrity wins on one part of it, and I think Princess wins on the other. So, what do you think? Who has the better drinks and why?
I think they're both fine. I know you don't like going up to the bar to get the drinks. So, I usually I go up and bring 2 cards, and then I get 2 drinks.
With Celebrity.
Correct.
You have to specify here. So, with Celebrity, you have a card, like a hotel room card, that's your cash on the ship. Princess has a medallion, which we're going to talk a little bit about with the last category, that shows your face when you're at a computer, so you can't go get a drink for someone else ultimately. Sometimes the bartenders will allow you to, but typically not. All right, so regarding drinks, this is what I experienced. I think that Celebrity gets drinks into your hand faster, which is weird because Princess has a lot more bars around the boat, but maybe not in relative to the size.
Maybe.
So maybe Celebrity actually has more bars per person. But not only was there always a long wait at a bar at Celebrity, but for the most part, the waiter staff was not as engaged. Like you'd literally have to jump up and down and scream and yell at them to try and make them come over to you.
So Princess had a line that you had to order your drinks at.
Yes.
And it was very which I did kind of like. So they're not picking only from one side.
Yeah.
But then the line would get long. But a lot of times only one person was actually taking the orders, and then they had 3 other bartenders actually making the drinks.
Yeah, so the process slowed down a little bit. But what I will say about Princess, I think that their drinks were much stronger. I was able to get messed up quite a bit. I don't even remember half the cruise.
Oh, wow.
Where with Celebrity, we've seen it before where we asked for doubles over and over and over again. And 92 drinks in, we're like, yeah, I'm fine. We don't feel it.
Well, they said they don't even do doubles on Princess.
Yeah, but they still seemed like the drinks were stronger.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm going to go ahead and give this to Celebrity because having strong drinks is probably not a good thing or the thing you should aim for. If that's the thing you aim for, save $10,000 and just stay at home and get drunk. We're going to get drunk today.
Are you?
Watching football at the Marriott.
Oh, nice.
So who do you give drinks to?
I like the different options that they had at
Princess?
Yeah, they had a whole bunch of
specialty drinks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so they had a huge menu with specialty drinks where Celebrity, they'll have one drink of the day and then the rest it's on your own to know your mixology and what you like.
But the problem is a lot of those bartenders didn't know the recipes for those, so they had a cheat sheet, so they're constantly trying to find one cheat sheet and constantly going through and trying to
Yeah, you could order a specialty drink from one bartender at Princess, and then you could order the same specialty drink from a different bar, and they taste totally different.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was a newer ship.
Exactly.
So next I want to talk about the staff. In short, staff on both cruise ships is phenomenal.
Yep.
And then we've talked about, check out this video right here, how cruises have changed over the years. Service on cruise ships has gone up and down no matter what line you're with. I was very happy with overall most of the Princess cruise members.
Staff?
Yeah, I would talk about the no guy, but they won't get the joke.
Oh, they won't, yeah.
Well, all right, I'm going to tell you, when we were embarking, someone cut off, there was 5 of us, someone cut off my wife and some of the kids, so me and I think it was my oldest son, we were ahead of them. Well, for them to catch up with us, they had to go underneath one of those rope line barriers.
Yeah, like the bands that they're...
And you would have thought we killed this guy's dog. He was an employee. He started screaming at the top of his lungs. And he also told us that we are not allowed to do that because someone earlier today broke a shoulder doing that, which is weird because we were the first ones at the pier. So Yeah,
Yeah.
He was extremely rude, extremely
Yeah.
abrasive, and it was a great way for Princess to say, "Welcome on board." So that guy is an idiot. So staff, I think, was great. I think everyone was very pleasant. You had some staff that were friendlier than others.
Correct.
Some that recognized you throughout the
Yeah.
cruise. I didn't see a noticeable difference between either.
Yeah, I would agree.
And
I feel like the people on Celebrity are usually smiling more.
I would agree.
And I feel like our stateroom attendant, he had a lot of rooms. Like, so he was busy.
Yeah, he was never smiling.
Yeah, correct.
Unless you smiled at him, then he would smile
Correct.
back.
And he wasn't like the good morning or good afternoon and call you by your name.
Yeah, which we don't need.
Yeah,
but It's
exactly.
just noticeable. So I'd say staff is even, though it's, we get a lot of deliveries on this channel. Extreme Collectibles is a big thing, and people are like, FedEx sucks. It's like, well, it's the driver. It's
Yeah,
not
for
necessarily
sure.
the company. And I think it's the same with these.
Yep.
All right, so Ty. This category is kind of weird. I had to write unique things to each one. Which one has like unique stuff that stands out?
Okay.
Now with Celebrity, I don't think there's anything. There's
Okay.
nothing unique to Celebrity that nobody else has.
Okay.
Princess, I think the medallions are unique, although
Okay.
I think Carnival has them.
Probably.
But they're different than Celebrity,
Yeah.
so I think that's good. The Princess had the big screen, and
Outside.
I know some of the Celebrity The Edge series have those
Yeah.
in the garden, but they never play anything good on there.
Well, we don't know. It's
Yeah.
not like advertised in the
Yeah.
paper.
They both have apps that are very unique,
Yeah.
but work better. I think I can function the Celebrity better because I've been on so many Celebrities, but
Yeah.
I think the Princess is probably a little bit better app.
Gotcha. Like Celebrity has like the garden area.
Yeah.
So it has like grass.
Greenery. Yep.
Yeah. And then
Princess had pickleball and
basketball tournaments.
basketball tournaments, which Celebrity has basketball and
Yeah.
table tennis. So I don't think there's anything super unique other than the medallions, but I don't think that's worth the point. So I think it's pretty even on
Yeah.
this. All right, so 3 more categories. The next one, when you book a cruise, the reason we booked this Princess cruise was due to timing and the itinerary. Got to go to some islands we've always wanted to go to, including Turks and Caicos. And some of these islands, when you go to a port, they are exclusive to a specific cruise line.
Yep.
So almost all of these, I think, were exclusive to Princess and Carnival because they're under the same umbrella.
Possibly.
Which one has better exclusive ports? So like Celebrity has Haiti, and then of course they can do Perfect Day. So what ports can Celebrity go to that Princess can't, and vice versa?
Yeah.
So for me, I think we went to Princess Cay's, their private island.
Yep.
I thought it was trash.
Same.
I thought it-
compared to Coco Cay.
Yeah.
If we hadn't gone to Coco Cay first, we might have thought Princess Cay's was nice.
Yeah, we've been to Coco Cay a few times. Turks and Caicos was great. Amber Cove was great, which we'd been to. Which cruise port with Celebrity in Dominican Republic?
I don't
It
know.
was another DR port, which
Yeah.
was very nominal.
That was like a long time ago.
Yeah. But anyway, so I think that this is a hard category as well because, again, some ports that you can only go through Princess or Carnival because they're under the same umbrella, or Celebrity or Royal Caribbean, they're under the same umbrella as well. Some are really great one way and some are really great the other way. So I hate to keep doing ties, but to me it's a tie for what exclusive ports each has. Some are better than others.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is the ship in general.
Okay.
I love the huge screen.
Yeah.
And where it was at the pool.
Yeah.
I think that was great. I think the pools were really nice. I loved the pool up at the front in the dome for the adults only. I think that was great. Some of the other things, I forgot to mention, like the Irish pub, specialty restaurant. I loved I can't remember what they called it. It was in the middle. It's called the foyer in the Celebrity, but in Princess it was the middle where the huge Christmas tree was.
Yeah, the piazza or something like
Piazza.
that.
I thought that was fabulous.
They had a lot of stuff going on in there too. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the
Events.
aerial acts, like they would come out there and do stuff. Even it's a small little area, but multiple floors. But they would pack a lot of people just to watch those.
Celebrity, and again, maybe we're desensitized because we go on their boats all the time, has some cool stuff. Really, the greenery or whatever they call it is cool. They usually do like glass blowing.
Yeah, for sure.
But really, that's it. Like, to me, Princess was a much better ship. So last is embarkation and debarkation. You said you were neutral.
No.
You said no. You said you were neutral, and I voted Princess. That means Princess wins.
Okay, great.
All right, so the last one is getting on and off.
Uh-huh.
So we tendered to one island, and
Yeah.
it was crazy, but it's always crazy. Whatever cruise line you go
tendering
to,
is not
fun at all. Otherwise, I thought it was extremely smooth on Princess, especially getting on and off. I mean, it was like that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the boat, like shaking and stuff like that, because that was smooth too.
Yes, yeah, it was. But we didn't go very far,
Yeah,
so they're going very slow. No, I'm talking about embarkation and debarkation.
Okay.
So anytime we got on and off at the beginning, each island at the end. I think Celebrity does it well. One of the benefits we have on Celebrity is we're elite status, so we get to go in a shorter line.
Correct.
Where we didn't get to do that in Princess, but it still went by very, very quickly.
It did.
They had their stuff together. The medallions
Yep.
are a very big advantage, in my opinion.
Well, they shipped them to our house before.
Correct, yeah.
So we actually had them in hand when we got on. And when we go to Celebrity, we actually have to go pick up the key.
Yep, which is the card. And a card is sometimes inconvenient, but just I thought that Princess had it down, especially knowing it was a ship with 25% more people.
Yeah.
You were on and off so quick every single time. Disembarkation, I think I call it debarkation. It's disembarkation. The very last day, Princess destroyed Celebrity, in my opinion. I mean, we were off instantly.
Yeah, but we usually, I mean, the last handful of times we've carried off, and we just hadn't gotten down early enough.
Yeah, but it's still a huge line that never moves. So, in my opinion, Princess wins on that.
Okay.
What are you? Are you thinking your vote doesn't matter anymore?
Exactly.
All right.
It doesn't.
Well, your next vote does matter. So when that's all said and done, we could, if we wanted to be scientific, but I don't do stuff like this, we could put it in a huge spreadsheet and get everything waiting.
Yeah.
And
Each one has its own little line. Yeah, I know.
we're coming to you live from a Marriott because we're house hunting for another property, a second property in a different part of the country right now. And we did that last night. Well, I did that.
You did that.
Yeah, and then you fell asleep and I had to wake you up to
sleep.
show you my massive spreadsheet
Yeah, I
with
was
all
trying
these
to sleep.
weighted
I was
average.
tired.
So on the count of three, on three. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then you're going to say it. Which cruise line are we going to book with next? I don't know. So we're going to see.
I don't know either.
All right, decide right now. Don't say it. 1, 2,
Celebrity.
So I think it's not only that we know it so well, but that food is second to none.
And then we also have perks, what we call perks.
We do get perks because we're elite members. We get free laundry, free photo stuff.
Yeah.
And we didn't talk about the photo packages.
Well, but we got those for free because we bought that.
I understand, but just in general, I think Princess does photos better. Because you can edit it, you can choose which sizes.
That was nice.
They had more backgrounds.
Yeah.
I think Princess does photos better,
Yeah.
for sure. And they were trying to take your photo everywhere.
Yeah.
More than Celebrity does too, but more so.
Yeah.
So I give that to Princess. But yeah, I think we're going to do Celebrity specifically, but it has to be on the boats we haven't been on. Like the 2 boats. The newest one, the Excel, we haven't been on. So, and the, starts with an A.
Yeah.
Ascent. We haven't been on the Ascent.
The Ascent, I think, is the newest.
No, Excel. Look it up. I'm right. That's it. So hopefully this helps guide your decision. I would say this, that if you're looking for constant, crazy stuff to do, Princess is the way to go, knowing you're going to sacrifice food quality. It's still good food.
Yeah.
Still very good food. And you're going to also be with more people. And the entertainment will be just as much, but a little bit lower talent.
But if they've never been on a Celebrity ship,
You wouldn't know.
Exactly.
If you want a more laid-back cruise with an older crowd, with amazing food and amazing service and great talent, Celebrity is kind of the way to go. So hopefully this helps you. If you're new here, check out a lot of other travel videos and look at the weird extreme collectible crap. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Yes, we're still giving away $1,000 statues at every 5,000 subscriber milestone. You have to make sure you're subbed to the channel, you like the video, and then leave a comment. We're going to pick a random comment on a random video and give away those statues. In the meantime, check out some of these other videos and my social media. Talk to you soon. Take care.